Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 multiplayer map remakes in Black Ops 3. So this is actually my first ever top 5 video, and it may be a little surprising since I usually focus my videos more on zombies, but I like multiplayer too, and I had a lot of fun making this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Starting it off with number 5, we have Virg. Virg was included in the DLC 2 Eclipse map pack, and I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even know Virg is a remake. Believe me, I had the exact same reaction when I researched for this video. It actually is a remake of the World at War map, Bonsai. If you look at the comparisons of the two maps, they look completely different. Anyway, I personally enjoy Virg, and it's a map I've used in videos in the past, but it's not very popular in the community. It was hard to even get gameplay of this map because no one would vote for it, and even if it was somehow picked, everyone would leave the lobby, and there wouldn't even be enough players to start the game. Overall, Virg is a big map, but almost the entire map is close quarters. This leads to a lot of camping and double teams, which is frustrating for players on either team. In the end, Virg is honestly a beautiful remake, but the gameplay experience just ruined by the fact that you sometimes can't even leave your spawn without getting completely destroyed by the enemy team. Moving on to number 4, we have Outlaw, the remake of Black Ops 2's extremely popular map, Standoff. Standoff was one of those few near-perfect maps that almost everyone loved, including me. It had areas for any type of combat, whether it was sniping, using assault rifles and shotguns, or even boosting, because yeah, that was definitely a thing back then. So to developers, it was the perfect map to put in Black Ops 3, right? Well, not really. As fun as Outlaw is, it just really doesn't fit into like the boost jumping and everything that is in Black Ops 3. You can really tell that it was made as a boots on the ground type of map. Don't get me wrong, I really love Outlaw. It's probably one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 3, but I can't put it any higher on the list just because there's so many areas that are just so underpowered compared to how they used to be. Being specific, there's parts of the map where you have to climb up on boxes or barrels and stuff to get up over a ledge or something. You don't really need that in Black Ops 3 because you can just boost jump over it and instantly get to where the enemy is sitting. This can be really annoying because the reason these spots were even put in the map in Standoff was so that people could sit there without having to worry about someone like instantly getting behind them and killing them. So overall, Outlaw is a really good map. It's definitely one of the best maps in Black Ops 3, but just because it's really obvious that it's not a boost jump map, it can't go any higher than number 4. Now we move on to number 3, and with that comes Empire. It is a remake of another very popular Black Ops 2 map, Raid. Now there is some similarities between Outlaw and Empire when it comes to being able to tell that it was more of a boots on the ground map, but Empire does a way better job than Outlaw did. If you look at about 80% of the map, Empire seems like it could have been made specifically for Black Ops 3. That's how good of a map it is. The only area in the map that you can obviously tell that it was made for boots on the ground is like the square area in the middle of the map. This is like the central hub of like almost all the action in any game, but it used to be a lot different because now you just have a bunch of guys jumping in there with gravity spikes and killing everybody compared to how it used to be where you had to be really stealthful and try to poke your head around the corner without getting sniped. In the end, Empire is another one of the best maps in Black Ops 3, and it's a remake, so they did a really good job on this map, especially when it was Raid, to make it so it could work in both boots on the ground and boost jumping atmospheres. Also, I give Empire some bonus points here just because how much fun I had playing underwater dodgeball on it. Next we have number 2, and yet another Black Ops 2 remake, this time being Skyjack, the remake of, you guessed it, Hijacked. And man, Black Ops 2 has really been killing it on this list. Now all in all, Skyjack is a really small map, but instead of being all close quarters, there's a lot of long, thin lanes to shoot down. And this way, you always have a chance to kill somebody, whether it's even 2 or 3 guys waiting at the other side of the lane. This is why Skyjack could basically pass off as a Black Ops 3 original map. There's only a few major differences in the map from Black Ops 2. One being the fact that it's changed from a boat to a plane, obviously. And the other change, which I don't really think is a good change, is the fact that they added a hole in the side of the map. In Black Ops 2's Hijacked, it was common that there was someone in the under part of the boat, in those little tunnels and everything, and if used correctly, they can make them really overpowered. Now in Black Ops 3, they added a hole in the side of the map so you can just jump straight in, and so the people down there, you can't really cover all 3 sides. In my opinion, this actually kind of ruins the under part of the map and makes it almost useless. And it's incredible because like I said before, it used to be one of the most overpowered spots in Black Ops 2. But overall, Skyjack is an amazing map, and it seems like it's perfect for Black Ops 3, even though it originally was made for a boots on the ground type of game. And even with the hole in the side of the map ruining the bottom part, I can still comfortably call it a near perfect map. It remains extremely popular in the community, getting voted over almost every other map in the game when it comes in the lobbies. And similar to Outlaw, it has areas for almost everything, whether it's sniping, assault rifles, and shotguns. And that's why it comes in at number 2. Before we get to number 1, let's do the last map that isn't included in the top 5. And it's going to be an honorable mention. Actually, more of a dishonorable mention. I'm talking about Rupture, the remake of World at War's Outskirts. Now, I'm sure right when you hear this map, you instantly just get a bad feeling. That's basically how it is for everyone. This is not a good map at all. It's way too big, and when they added the robots in, it was actually a good idea at first. It was unique, but it got old really quickly. The robots can be really annoying just because everybody goes and camps in them, and then you can never find anybody to kill. I mean, literally, you spend at least 75% of the map trying to find somebody. And if you happen to get into the robot and start damaging another robot, the person in the other robot will just jump right out before you can get the points for killing them. So in the end, I never played Outskirts, at least I don't remember playing it, and I don't think it was a good map to put in Black Ops 3. Originally, yes, it seemed like a good idea just because it was big, and the addition of robots, which was really unique, added a lot to Black Ops 3. But like I said, it got old fast and became really unpopular. It took me an extremely long time to get gameplay of this map because, similar to Virg, no one would vote for it. It finally got picked at random, and instantly when that happened, a bunch of people left the lobby. And then the game, like usual, ended from a time limit rather than a score limit. So basically, Rupture, it's just too big, the robots just kind of ruin the map, and you can never find anybody, and the game never really ends by score limit. That's why it's a dishonorable mention, and it didn't even make the top 5. But here we are, number 1, and I'm sure all of you guys have already guessed what map it is. It's Nuketown. It's a remake of Black Ops 2's Nuketown 2025, which was already a remake of Black Ops 1's Nuketown. Now, all throughout this list, I talked about really good maps and near perfect maps. Honestly, Nuketown is a perfect map. I'm not using perfect loosely because it works amazing with boots on the ground and boots in the air, boots jumping and everything like that. And using the term perfect is easy because I can't really find anything wrong with this map. It remains a fan favorite, probably the most popular map of all time in Call of Duty. And all it is just 2 houses with 2 buses in the middle. Now when it changed from boots on the ground to boots in the air, all they did was take out the ledges outside each window from each house. They also added more flat spots higher up so you could wall run. But besides that, the map has been basically the same over the last 7 years. This remains as like the go-to map when someone wants to have a 1v1 sniper battle or anything like that. So with that, there's not much more to say. Nuketown is just perfect. I don't really know what I can say about it. I'm sure everybody knows Nuketown. Everybody knows it's an amazing map and you can't really beat it. So that is going to wrap up the list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and let me know down in the comments so I can do this again sometime. And also, let me know if you agree with my list. If you don't, leave yours down in the description just so I can see what you guys think. But in the end, I had a lot of fun making this video, so I can see myself doing top 5s in the future. So thank you all of you guys who watched this video and stuck to the end. It means a lot. And like I said, make sure you let me know how you feel about this video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.